Alright guys, what's up? So last time we did the 3rd Armored Division. Today we're going to do the 8th Infantry Division, since we're doing these branches in order. Mechanized unit, from what I understand. Mech? I don't know. It says infantry unit, so it's mainly going to be base in infantry. Let's start off with the field supply. Commando unit from here, I don't want any. Let's just get supply trucks. Vehicles. Alright, so fire team, AT4s, these have 675 range, 17 pen, 1000. These guys aren't that bad. I'm gonna get the boys for 5 more points just because they have. See, instead of 2 M29s, they have an M60 here. And the AT4, which is what I really actually care about. Engineers, let's do the flash engineers. Engineers Dragon. So I can hook these guys up with the M35 or the M11 3A3. I'm gonna put them in a truck. The only difference is like the speed, for example. Road speed, 90 for the truck and 75 for the armored vehicle, basically. And it has some armor, but it's really none. I don't think it's worth the armor. Once it gets hit, it's probably gonna die anyways. More of the dragons. These squads just consist of 9 men instead of 6. And I think that's it. Dragon. It says Rangers Dragon. 9-man squad. So these are special forces. Of course, I want tow teams, tow 1 and tow 2 teams. The artillery tab. Let's go ahead and get basically the M10 6A2 mortars, since they have a little bit more range, as you can see here. 1,000 meters, but it's, you know, it's better. That's all I care about, really. 18 kilometers in the range on this artillery, so essentially across the whole map. This is a multi-rocket launcher, the M270. This, you can use it against, you know, countering artillery before they move, but you can do the same thing with just regular artillery. So it all depends what you want it for. I'll get one just cause. I'll get 2 more of these M10 pieces. Tanks, I'm trying to make this quick. I'll get both of these anti-tank vehicles. The only difference on these is the pen. And then we'll get the M60 A3, our cheap tank vehicle. That's, you know, it's better than these because these have 7,500 range. As far as I know, they can't be shot at other vehicles because they're just high explosive. This has a kinetic round, so, you know, it can hit the vehicle. Possibly penetrate it with 15 penetration. This doesn't have any penetration, as you can see. I've got the M1 Abrams. This is like the very basic version. I've got a Command Abrams. You can see like the difference between these would be, oh, nothing. Just that it's a command unit. And then the slightly more expensive one, which has simply a different gun, has the M256 instead of the 105, which is a bigger gun, better pen. And a range too? No, same range. That's alright. Recon. Let's get an M981. Simple scout team. Snipers for sure. I can either get these scout helis or I can get them with hellfires. Definitely gonna do that. And I'm definitely gonna get a Bradley. And then anti-air, let's get Stingers. Let me see the difference between these two boys. Falcon, M16, just the range, I guess, on aircraft, which to me isn't worth full 10 points. Not that it matters too much. Then we have the air defense, the iHawk, 5,000 range, 50% accuracy. That's against aircraft, so like jets. I'll get 6 of those in total. Oh crap, I'm out of points. I still need to decide between helicopters, aircraft. Yeah, this is seed. I'm gonna want to get. I don't really care about seed because I'm not gonna be using jets like that. But what I can do. So this is essentially a type of seed. This has ECM, so it's gonna make them very inaccurate when they shoot at them, but it's gonna reveal their position. That way my artillery can start shooting at where the AA is, basically the radar AA. I can set up, since you know, the more vehicles you use depending on the slots, the more points they'll cost. So I can get another one for 1 point. If I want to get a third, it's going to cost me 2 points. Let's look at helis real quick and let's get the Cobra. Since this has 8 toes, shoot up to 26 meters, perfectly fine with 20 pen. I can get another one for 1 point, and then I can finish off with, for example, let's get a aircraft superiority air defense. F-16C, these come with ARAMs and Sparrows. Custom decks. We just did the 8th infantry. Set to random. And let's go. Yeah, let's make this a quick. Looks like it's the same map as last time. I wonder if I have to reselect the randomizer. But, you know, since we're here, let's just play on it. Alright, I'm gonna start off with a disadvantage. I'm gonna start off with nothing on the floor. And just call stuff in. Infantry, let me get a recon scout team over here. Let me get a tow team over here. Let me get an what is it, Sparrow team over here? Stinger team. Is this the cheapest dragon team I have? Yeah. Anyways, let me get 2 of those boys here in the middle. They'll be very concealed. Need a command unit. I think I had as a tank. Let me get that tank on the ground. And let's get some mortars. Oh, they're pushing straight in. So it looks like the left side's what needs to be. It's practically being abandoned. Alright, let's see if I can turn this around. Yeah, these guys don't really need help over here. I'm gonna send all my boys to the left. I don't want them to run free, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put this shit down. While we're at it, let's get an M16. Let's see if we can take that scout heli out. I don't want it to be bothering. These MiGs are coming for me? Oof, missed. Let's send them over here. Hopefully they do well. I go home. Oof, he's almost knocked out. And start barraging those tree lines. This, I believe, is the dragon team. So you guys can go in that building. Stinger team can go in this one. Recon, let's put them over here in these bushes. Back. Yep. He just got shot down. Son of a bitch. Let me see if I can set up my tow team. And set them up here in these tree lines. Send my tank 4 left. Get my mortars on the left where they can actually help. Fall back. Not in range. Come on, man, clear those trees. The team's about to open up on somebody. Finally out of the trees. Right there and just start barraging. They're going in that general direction. Hmm. Let me back up the mortar team. I think I just lost one. Where's my AA? Here come my tanks. Right. Let me see if I can get the tank to support. We get 2 Stinger teams down here. Blow up those tree lines. Unload right there. Dead. Dragon teams are still in play. Oh shit, they only have 1 rocket. Crap, these boys gotta fall back. Get some AA in here. Ooh, these guys were able to get around us. It's not been good for us here. There they go. Over to my cargo truck. Dude, this has gone sour. Take a turn. Slowed down too much and they got him. Go home. Let me put Brody over here. And the tank, let's move him forward. Looks like they're coming up behind us as well. These guys are not making it easy on us. This is just the AI too. Wow. Let's get these guys out of here. Bombard that. Abrams can fall back. Just keep moving forward, baby. Don't let him escape. I'll sacrifice these units. Dissolve. You guys move on here and move on here. Let's get him back. You see, let me get 2 Cobras in here. Alright. Let me get... sample. Let me set up an AA. That way this kind of covers our behind. Alright. Shit. Let's try to get these guys supplied so they can help out. Let me set up. Back line here too. You gotta move, bro. You're gonna get hit. Ooh, on the side. He's bound to die. Pick him up, please, and thank you. Let me get a supply truck out here. Just drive, sir. What do you have on you? 6? Kill that A first thing. Ah, it's targeting you. Fall back. No bueno. Oh. Sheesh, this is gonna be a hard surrender. Fire at will. They're chewing us up. Oh, unload. Just get my bushes, bro. Shit. Let me send this guy over here to help us. And let me send a Stinger team. The engineers of the dragons over there. Ah, how do you miss that? Go home. Alright, fall back. Let's repair him first. This is tough. They're whooping my ass, and this is just the AI. Get all 3 of them to move up. Right. Why do they want to do it like that? just to, I don't know, make a push on the left. They defend on the right. Alright, Abrams is... Jesus Christ. Shit. There goes the whole, like, defense thing I had. I'm gonna set up 2 arties over here to counter arty whatever they have. I'm gonna move up all these units. These are scout units, so they don't have anything. Toad team over here. Go back. Shit. Let me get another Bradley. Counter battery. Let me see, maybe I can slowly recover this, which I don't see happening. What I'm gonna do for sure is send... I'm gonna get the M270 out and see if I can bombard this group. Get rid of some of that action. Alright, stop right there. Let me see this. Like they, alright, they have like a resupply thing going on over there. You guys are basically all out of ammunition. Let's get moving. Let's fall back. Let's get them supplied. We should my last 4 rockets over here where I know they're at. Let me get these boys out of here. Oh shit, counter artillery is getting messed up. Boys, gotta get out of there. I should have known better. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, let me send up one group here, one group here, one vehicle here, one vehicle here. Back, you know what, just go back to RTB. Yeah, move out there. You're still reloading, I'm gonna make you my 1 key. We will not surrender without a fight. Need to get dragon teams over here. Go back. Defeated. God damn, they whooped our ass. So I got a 1 to 29 KD. That shit was hard. These were medium AI. I don't know what they were on, but fucking certainly weren't medium AI. That's crazy. 23 minutes. Well, here's the second video. We take the wins with the losses. Probably could have done a lot of things better, but I was just trying to keep it above, you know, trying to keep my head above the water on this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed and take